Hey, it's me, Rach, and welcome back. It's been so long that my hair has changed. It's a lot shorter now, and there's no more color in my hair. But there's a lot more to say aside from that. So, I'm not gonna explain myself on why I was gone. If you want an explanation, I can make a separate video. But now that I'm back, let's go straight to all the fun, all the makeup. And it's great because I'm starting off being back here making videos with a pretty big brand, and it's one of my favorite brands. Benefit has been here in the Philippines for a few years na rin. And what I love about Benefit is that they have a lot of like the tester products. They have a lot of the like small trial products so that you don't have to be so embarrassed to go to the stalls to try on the makeup. There are a lot of ways for you to get a lot of the small tester or travel sizes for you to try and to know which one to buy. So, you know what? Let's just go straight to it. I'm starting off with showing the OG product of Benefit, which is the POREfessional. It's a primer. So what basically a primer or this specific primer does is that you can see it's very used, it's very loved, it's faded na nga eh. And it is the OG, and out of everything, this is what I really recommend. So a primer, it helps smoothen the base. So if you're going to have foundation or any other makeup on your face, you want to have a very smooth canvas. So that means filling in the pores so that hindi na siya kita, filling in the bumps, your lines, your fine lines and wrinkles or maybe. And it comes in like a silicone texture, and it has a little bit of a tint, but if you have a different skin color compared to the tint, don't worry because it fades. What it does, again, is fill in the pores. So usually I use my fingers to warm it up, and I spread a little bit on the areas that I'll need it more. Like for example, I have a lot of big pores on my nose and here by the cheek area and between my brows and on my chin. The chin is not really porous, but there are a lot of bumps there. So I want to smoothen that out. So using my fingers, with the warmth of my fingers, that's a nice spread. And then when I already have the main products on the specific areas, I spread it around with my hands. You won't really feel it anymore. Parang nagdi-disappear na rin siya because it's sinking into your skin. That's okay. You only need a little bit of it. So I showed 3 products. So this is the OG size, and this is the baby size. So it looks exactly the same, just a lot smaller, and it does the same thing. But also, Benefit came out with another style of the POREfessional, which is mattifying, and this one has a more gel-like texture. Because it is more gel-like, there, it's blue. I don't know if you can even see. There. This one, it's also a primer, but it specifically helps those who are more oily. So with my hands, I just spread it around and I just put it on the areas where I'm more oily to prevent unnecessary shine, because when I want to be glowing and shiny, I don't want it in my oily areas. I want it in my like high point areas like my cheekbones or like the underside of my brow or on my lip. So I want to be able to control where the shine goes. So that's why for an oily girl like me, I like a mattifying primer as well. So as you noticed, I did 2 primers, which is okay. They are 2 different textures. So the first one, the POREfessional, is silicone based. The second one is gel based, which is okay. You don't have to do both, but what I like, well, obviously, I'm just showing how it works with you guys. But personally, I do like doubling my primers because I would rather have a really smooth base using primers as a base, and that the foundations just like to even out the color, than doubling up through foundation and concealer so that my skin looks a little bit more healthy. There. Okay, so I don't know how this is going to show on camera, but supposedly my skin looks a little smoother and the pores look a little less, which is supposed to be ready for the foundation. Before I go into foundation, I just want to show something that I've had for a really long time, and medyo puno pa siya because I got it when I was still dark, when I was still playing sports na under the sun. And sadly, I wanted to get the lighter shade so I can continue using this. But they don't sell this anymore. But anyway, I'm just gonna share what it is. But this is the Bigger Than BB Big Easy BB Cream ng Benefit. So if you can see the product. what I like about it is it does everything. So usually when I use this specific Benefit product, I don't use the Professional anymore. As in, ito lang. This is for the days na light lang yung makeup ko, or I don't really want a lot for my base. So what I like about it is it's a BB cream. Like it functions a little bit like a primer, foundation, and concealer. And what I like about it is it has SPF. So it's good talaga as just a plain base. It has the texture of the Professional plus a foundation. So, medyo makapal, but it's liquid to powder. So, what's nice nga about it is that I'm not gonna put it on, but I just wanted to show what the texture is like. What's nice about it is that for me, it looks so smooth using one product lang. Talagang maganda siya for everyday. That's why I was so sad that when I came back to Benefit, wala na siya. They don't sell that anymore. They don't sell a BB cream or the Big Easy anymore. But it's okay. Let's go for the other products. Before I show you the other base products that I have, I'm not sure if Benefit still sells these two. So this is the Professional Pore Minimizing Makeup. So this is like parang foundation na rin siya. And this one naman is OG foundation, which is the Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow. This is obviously not the OG size. So these are the like trial tester sizes. But if you go to Benefit now, what they're really selling for their base foundation is the Hello Happy foundation. It looks like this. It's the one with a happy face. I don't know if that's even showing, but it's the one with a happy face with heart eyes. Maybe one day I'm going to purchase it and then just have a separate video to show it. But as of now, since these are the only products I have, I'll show you how it goes. Okay, let's start with this one. So the Professional Pore Minimizing Makeup. So I guess with this one, it already has the elements to minimize pores, pero foundation style. So I don't know if they have a bigger one of this, if they still sell this, but let's just try it. Okay, the thing with this one, it's super small, it's hard to squeeze out, and it's super duper liquidy. It's so watery, so I guess that means it's super light. And so, diba ganito yung itsura niya. So you twist off the cap, and it comes with a sponge. What I do na lang, because it's so watery, hindi ko kaya. Usually with foundations, I put it in the back of my hand. I warm it up with my fingers and then I apply with my fingers. It's so watery na diretso na lang to the sponge. And it's really hard to show. Like, it's really hard to put out product. It's a very stiff dropper. There. I'm going to put it on my left side of my face. So I'm going to focus first on the areas that need more coverage, I guess. So yun. I don't know if the lighting is picking up my skin, but I really forgot how this foundation goes na. But yun, it's light lang. It does have a little bit of coverage, but a light coverage. Pero meron naman. And it's easy to use. What I like about it, it's light in terms of weight. Yung hindi mo feel na may foundation ka. Kaso, it's so hard naman to squeeze out the product. I guess they're trying to say don't use a lot of it. Kasi nga light lang dapat siya. If it's weird that I'm looking down, I have my own Benefit mirror. It says magically transforming brows because Benefit is known for their brows also. So I put the mirror here, and that's my basis because I can't really see. The screen for my camera is small lang. So this is what I'm using as a base. As a basis for my mirror. Or for my reflection. Okay, there. So that's the sponge. It's nice, no? Meron na siyang sponge. And gumagana naman yung sponge. Hindi siya, you know how usually tools in products, parang minsan walang kwenta. No, this one, it works really well. I think it really has to kasi sobrang watery na parang hindi mo siya malalagay anywhere else. This is my face and this is with the foundation. It's a little bit darker because my face is lighter than my body. But this is a good color for me. I usually use a 3. So you can still see my marks. Pero parang mas fresh siguro tignan because nga the foundation, as much as possible, evens out the color. Well, my color. And, you know, personally, I don't like completely covering my marks so that it looks more natural. As for the Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow Foundation, I haven't tried this actually at all. So this tester tube is still full to the brim, and I am going to try it with, I don't know how, I just know this is a lot thicker. So I guess I'm going to try it with like my sponge. I have like this cute green sponge on a cute standee with a heart. O, diba? Very Benefit. I guess with this one, it's a brightening foundation. I don't know how I'm supposed to get the foundation out kasi naka-tube siya. Okay, so the foundation isn't squeezing out. So what I did is I cleaned the base or the base or the handle of my eyeshadow brush. So gagawin ko na lang, I'll just stick it inside kasi makapal nga siya. Oh, okay, so makapal nga siya. That's why I had to do this. Oh, okay, sobrang onti lang pala ng product in the tube. But anyway, it's a lot thicker. The shade I have is Cheers to Me Champagne. So since it's already here, I'm just gonna go straight to my face. As you can see, it's a lot thicker. But it's supposedly the same shade as the left side. It's okay, so with the Hello Flawless, it's supposed to make you flawless kasi ang kapal ng coverage niya. So this is a trick if you can't get your foundation from products that don't have pumps. Just clean the tail of your makeup brush and clean it also after. I think this is lighter today. Now one side of my face is lighter. One side of my face is a lot lighter. Okay, since nakita nyo na rin naman yung left side, let me even that out lang ng konti. Para hindi naman sobrang tanga tignan ko sa video. Okay, there. Okay, about the Hello Flawless Foundation. It's a lot thicker. What's nice about it is it really gives you a nice base na smooth yung skin. Compared to here, compared to my left side, my personal left side, I do have more marks on my left talaga. But, parang mas skin yung itsura. But here on my right, I do also have marks, but it's less seen. So this is, I guess, if you want foundation. I'm not sure if they still sell the Hello Flawless foundation because they do now have the Hello Happy foundation. So compared to the two, this is what they're like. This is lighter. It's less coverage, while this one, it really gives you that foundation but skin-like finish. There. You can see well for me, you can really see a difference. And I like both because it depends on my mood. There are days na parang gusto ko fresh lang, light lang, just, you know, make it a little bit even. And then there are days na ay gusto ko mas pack yung itsura ko, like more put together. So that's when I would want something a little bit thicker. And what I like about it, look, the shine, it looks so natural. So there, I like both foundations. Sana naman because I like the foundation while it was around, I got it na. But I didn't. Okay, next product. So next is the concealer. It's in a box pa. This concealer is called the Benefit Boings. There are different types of concealers for Benefit. This one is the Boing, specifically the Airbrush Concealer. It has the medium coverage. To what I remember, iba-iba yung coverage and iba-iba yung finish ng mga concealers ng Benefit. So this is what I have. Again, it's a freebie, so I got the small one. I got a lighter shade compared to my foundation. So usually foundations or bases, I get a number 3. This one is in the number 2. The reason why this one is still in the box is because I already had one before. Admittedly, I didn't like it. Parang ang cakey niya kasi, parang ang kapal niya for a cream concealer. But for the benefit, But for the benefit of this video, papakita ko pa rin what it's like. So it comes in this small pot. So new. So it comes in a cream. So kapag creams and like this, usually I use my ring finger, swirl it around, and for concealers like this, I just put it where I need it. the most. Because I don't want to put it a lot. Usually, diba, American YouTubers, kapag nagko-concealer, parang the whole under eye and then the whole, parang almost half of the face. Pero for me, because I want a little bit of a lighter coverage and makapal nga yung concealer, I'll just put it here, a little bit under the eyes. So for cream products like this, I know I have a sponge, pero the warmth of my finger, like from skin to skin, helps make, I don't know, for me, parang it really helps melt the product into my skin. Parang hindi siya mukhang nakapatong lang. So, the reason why I also didn't like this before is when I would use concealer, kasi nga I'm oily, diba? I feel like this concealer doesn't work well with powder. So, kung mag-cream-cream ka lang, I think that's when this concealer is good. But yun nga, nagpa-powder pa ako. So, I don't think yung combination niya works well together. So there, I put it under the eye. It's brightening, no? Like, can you see the difference between both my eyes? It's nice and brightening. Maganda naman siya, just doesn't work well with my skin. Kasi nga, I really like the powder. There. So, I'll just put it there. I won't even put it anywhere else na to brighten. Like, yung mga extra na lang from my finger, that's when I'm gonna put it in the other places of my face. Pero I'm not gonna dip in anymore. But it has a medium coverage. So, for those who want concealer lang and cream, so I think this is a good one for you, especially if hindi ka magpa-powder kasi maganda na yung skin mo. But for me, it doesn't work that way. Okay, one of the last products for the base of my face. This is one of my favorite products. So this is the Hello Flawless Powder. And to show you how much it is loved and how I really do love this powder, it hit pan and as much as possible, ginagamit ko pa rin siya. I use the same shade as the foundation. This is also in Champagne. So usually, I don't use all Benefit products. But because yun nga, for this video, I'm gonna use all Benefit. But usually, I would use a BB cream na light lang. That there's like really little coverage. But then, with this powder, I get my coverage from this powder to make it look so smooth. And that's what I'm gonna do. So usually, what I'll do is, I'll powder the T-zone, which is the area between my brows. Dapat under my eye, pero I'll avoid it muna kasi nga, the concealer, it will cake. So, siguro sa my nose ko na lang because that's where I get oily. I guess the concealer, hindi niya na kailangan ng powder kasi it sets really well. Yung parang wala siyang creasing. So, I guess that's why mali na nag-powder ako kasi kaya na ng concealer na yan on its own. This powder is my favorite and I love working with it with my other products. Kasi it stays, it's flawless and hindi siya mukhang powder when you put it on. I really love it. Okay, because of this video, it reminds me of how much I love it na I should really get a new one kasi kawawa na siya. Sobrang gamit na siya. So now I am a blank canvas ready for all the fun colors. So here is a zoom in of really nice base of the Benefit products. I really like this side more. Parang talagang glowing na smooth skin. This one's nice for like everyday na hindi camera yung kaharap ko. Anyway, next, what is Benefit known for the most? Are their brow products. So I do have different brow products. So this is one of the testers of yung mga free testers. Well, hindi naman free because I get it from a subscription box. Ito yung isa sa mga binigay na free. So this is a way for you to test out if you like this style or this color or shade for the... So with this one, it's like a little booklet. And so this is for Ka-Brow. It's like a pomade. It has instructions on how to put the brow product. This is a small brush, an angled brush, and it has the two shades, 5 and 6. So because this is free, these aren't my shades. I actually like using 3 or 4 more. But, yun nga, I want to show you that you can try their brow products, especially specifically the Ka-Brow, in this form. They also have a freebie for the pencil. So, sobrang cute. Tingnan mo naman, this is the original. And look at the freebie or like the tester for... This one is the Goof Proof Brow Pencil na tester. Sobrang cute. So if you really just want to know if this is for you, like if the shade or the angle is nice for you, like the texture, the creaminess, the lasting power of a Goof Proof, this is the way for you to know if it's for you. So ang cute, no? Sobrang liit. Sobra. Cute. I did like the Goof Proof. So this is a number 3. So I bought the bigger size. So this is the Goof Proof na original size. So it's an angled product and the other end comes in a spoolie. Aside from these two products, I actually also have this is the Magical Brow Star set. This is limited edition, so I don't know if Benefit also still has it since it's limited edition. I bought this because this has the 5 full sizes of the brow bestsellers. It has the tips and tricks on how to use them. Yeah, so this is the tips and tricks. And ayun, it has the different brow products ng Benefit. So this is the powder. It has the pomade, which is like more gel formula. It has the brow, parang brow mascara to keep the brow hairs in place. It has Precisely My Brow, which is more of a pointy pencil. And it also has Goof Proof, which is what I have yung angled. And I will be making a separate video on this so that you know what specific brow product from Benefit would suit you or what you think you'll prefer. Okay? So this is exciting. But as of now, I'll go with what I know, which is Goof Proof. So with Goof Proof, or with any pencil, this is how I do my brows. So I just brush it up. And as you can see, I already have like a lot of hair for my brows. But I have sparse areas like here and here. So I'll just clean it up by... Because it's angled already, it helps me make a shape. So it's a lot easier to fill in brows with Goof Proof because Precisely My Brow, parang a point nga lang siya. So it's nice for like hair-like strokes. Ako, I just wanna fill it in na kasi okay naman ako. I don't want yung sobrang detailed na brows. And I clean it with my fingers because I want like a pointy tail. But I should also get my brows done. Sorry. And then I lightly... For me, okay na yan. Sorry. I'm not the type who does like full-on brows. Well, I do also, but like maybe not for this video. Okay, this brow, this one needs more help. So, mas maraming product. So, you see the product in action because this brow has less hair. See, it's so easy. Oh. I just twist and turn and then I can clean my brows easy. So I really like products na may spoolie na sa tail. There. Okay, now I feel bad because that brow looks nice. Eh? Okay, there. So this is the number 3 shade nga naman. So again, this is the number 3 shade and that's what it looks like. It really just fills it in. Light, natural, hindi siya yung sobrang kapal. Very nice for everyday. I love the Goof Proof. So I'm excited to show you all the other products so that you know which one you like. Next! For more base products, I bought a full size of Girl Meets Pearl. So this is the liquid pearl for the face. So basically, it's a liquid highlighter and this isn't the most popular highlighter but when I saw it kasi it's liquid and it's more on the pinky side which is what I like in highlighters. So to use this, it has holes and you push the product out. Usually, kapag ganito yung product, you're supposed to stamp it on. But I use my finger to get the product from the top and then, even if I already powdered my face, I like putting highlighter after. It doesn't blend as well, pero the highlighter shows up better. Hindi siya ganun nagbe-blend with the skin, but mas intense yung highlighter, which I personally like kasi usually I like mixing all the textures together. So for example, nag-cream and liquid ako. So sana I already put this liquid highlighter para it blends seamlessly. And then I put powder. But mas kita kasi yung highlighter if it's after the powder. Pero, shiny. And this is what I'm saying. I like controlling where I want to put my highlighter. And there, with the highlighter, it's a lot more, parang it's back to skin-like-ish in a more glam way. Kasi nga, I powdered my face. Okay, next, after that is, what I have is the Cheekathon. Okay, a little bit about these things. So, Benefit has a lot of these sets. So, these sets are parang brush dapat dito. Sorry, pero wala na yung brush. Benefit has a lot of these sets wherein they would have the different cheek products all in one set. Okay, here are the pros and cons when buying and when considering getting these sets in Benefit. So, initially, one of this is like 1,500 to 1,800 pesos. 1,800, just to be clear. And when you buy this set, it's usually mga 3,600, mga ganon. So you feel like you save a lot of money because you have a lot of colors and you only bought 2 but you actually get 5. So that's how I thought about it. Kasi sabi ko, I always really wanted Hoola. This is Hoola. And I said, great, there's Hoola there. And I get all these other colors then. What ended up happening is, gamit na gamit ko na yung Hoola, but I don't use all the other colors. So, sulit nga ba when you buy this whole set but you don't, parang medyo pilit yung other colors. So for me, personally, I wish I just bought Hoola instead of this whole thing. But nonetheless, for this video, I'm going to show you how I use all of them-ish. Okay, so for the bronzer, since I powdered my face na, there are 2 bronzer colors in this palette. So this is Hoola, which is what I love the most. It looks so good. This is original Hoola. Benefit now has 2 other colors. So Hoola Light, which is for lighter skin tones, and then Hoola Toasted for darker skin tones. I'm in the middle, so I'm okay with the Hoola original. Then this is Dallas. Dallas is parang chocolatier, mas reddish-brown siya, which I don't really like kasi, well, hindi bagay sa akin ang mas reddish-brown na bronzer contour. So, to use this, I just put my brush. I have an angled dome brush. This is from Real Techniques. And to bronze your face, you see, this is my cheekbone. Under the cheekbone. Usually people say because you have to go like this. I don't really like. I just like it under my cheekbone. So I like to touch the hair a little bit. And then above perimeter and under the cheek. There. And then under the jawline para mas payat tignan. Para mukhang may jaw. There. You can see the difference between my face with bronzer contour and without. Parang mas may structure yung mukha ko. Mas payat tignan-ish. There. You can see. I really love bronzer and contour. And that's why I like Hoola kasi it feels like bronzer and contour na siya. So I don't use Dallas. I'm not gonna use that. It's really Hoola talaga. Again, as I say, I just smile and then I put it under the cheekbone, under the highlight. A little bit on the perimeter, but I don't put a lot kasi my forehead is okay naman. I don't want a super small forehead naman. And sometimes, on like lazy days, okay, I also put here, on the side of my nose, pero sobrang onti lang. I don't dip into the palette. So, parang yung mga extra na lang ng brush, I put it by my nose. So, sometimes, what I do on a lazy day when I don't want to put eye makeup, whatever is on the brush na lang, I just put it on my eye. Just for a little color. And then, look. You can't really see. But, there is a little bit more of color. So, yung mga lazy days na gusto mo onting-onti lang, you only want to use a few products, bronze your face, bronze your nose, and then you also have color on your eye. Whatever is extra on the brush, I just put it on my eye and the sides of my nose. I really focus putting it on the sides. There, like parang just color. Even if it's not super neat, just to add like a little bit of dimension on your eyes, it really helps. Parang, oh, you have deep set eyes. Bronzer really helps bring out specific features. Like, for me, right now, it brought out my cheekbones, na parang it showed my nose more. And because I put more shadow or like depth sa eyes ko, parang it really brought it out. So that's good. That's why I love Hoola. What do I do with the others? So this is Rocket Tour. It's like a pinkish blush. So sabi ko, oh, it's a pinkish blush. I like that. Hindi ko rin siya masyado nagagamit because it's powdery, which is okay lang, pero mas gusto ko pa rin yung liquid highlighter ko. And then Dandelion and Coralista, these are the two blushes. This one's too light pink for me, and this one is too light orange. So hindi siya yung bagay sa skin tone ko. And this is what I'm saying, na I thought I was saving money, but I'd end up not using these two at all because they're also glittery. I don't really like glittery blushes. And yes, I used the highlighter and this and Dallas a little bit, pero if I don't really use it as much, did I really make the most out of my money? So that's what I'm saying. So when you're picking and when you think you're getting a promo out of these big sets, think about it first. I got too excited. I'll admit, I got too excited when I bought this. But anyway, that looks good so far. So you're wondering, where's my blush? Something about me. This is the Benetint. Okay, this is one of the popular products of Benefit, the Benetint. This is one of the OGs. I personally don't like parang lip and cheek tint. So this is, Benetint is a lip and cheek tint. It's supposed to just tint your face just so that there's a light flush of color that blends into your skin. This is better before I powdered my face. It won't look good if I put this liquid formula on top of all the powders na because I already put, you know, the foundation powder and the bronzer. So personally, I don't like this. It's not the product. It's just personally, I don't like lip and cheek tints. I find them drying on the lips and hindi ko nakokontrol yung pigment sa gusto ko on my cheeks. But if you really like tints, Benetint is what I know one of the best tints out there because it's liquidy and light. But for me, no. Siguro di na lang ako magbablush ngayon. Yeah, kasi I don't wanna use it. Sorry. O sige, fine. I'll just do na lang the light pink. I'll mix the orange and the pink blush na lang. I like doing this, mixing colors and making your own. But they're just too light for me eh. And yun, personally, I find them too glittery. I really like matte blushes. Yan, onting blush lang, para lang may color. I really don't get to use it so much na nakikita ko pa yung, alam mo yung kapag bago, there's like a pattern on top of the powder. And meron pa, that's how much it's not so used. I did try it and I really tried to make it work for me, but it's not the pigment I like, it's not the shade that I like. There, just for a little blush. I actually have a few items left. Before I talk about the mascara, I want to say that I also had the Very Real eyeliner, and that thing it's not around anymore. I don't know where it is anymore, but when I had the Very Real na eyeliner, I couldn't remove it. Oh my gosh, that thing lasted. And I don't know if they still sell that anymore because I don't look for it in the store anymore. But what I know is the Very Real series, it's so intense. Like, it really stays on your face. So yun, so this is the Very Real mascara. But I also have the popular Roller Lash, and the Roller Lash one looks like this naman, parang mas curved siya. So I was thinking, since I have two eyes and I have two little mascaras, I'll show you the difference. But before anything, I just want you to know that the lashes will look different per eye, and it's not because of the mascara. It's just my lashes are just different in general. So I'll curl it. This is my Shu Uemura eyelash curler. So Shu Uemura isn't around in the Philippines anymore, but if I'm going to recommend, Shu Uemura eyelash curlers are really, really good. So I'm still looking for an alternative. So if you have any suggestions for an eyelash curler, comment, please. Now palang you can see that my lashes are really different. I hope I give justice. How am I supposed to help you pick mascara if my lashes are so different? Sorry. I'll start with the real one. So to put mascara, usually I wiggle it inside so that it gets all the product. And then usually sa tip, maraming product yan. So you wipe it off so it doesn't go to the other parts of your face. And then, if this is your mirror, chin up so that you're looking downwards so you can get into the tips of your lashes. So as you can see, I'm wiggling the wand. So again, chin up. Then I'm sorry, it's not focusing on me, it's focusing on the mirror. Pero yun, chin up. Try wiggling it at the root of your lash and then comb it out. I think I have to zoom you in even more. Does that show? Because my lashes go downwards and are short. But can you see? It's like really natural. Just adds a little bit of mascara. But I don't know, am I giving this justice? Yeah, sobrang light lang. Okay, so that's for their real. I'm really sorry, I don't think I should be like a mascara model because I personally don't think I give justice to mascara with my lashes. Roller lash, which is, I feel, like a big favorite to a lot of American YouTubers. So I'm so excited to try this because this is my first time. Okay. Can you see a difference? What I can see with the roller lash, like, it makes it longer. It's longer and it keeps my lashes up more, and I didn't even have to curl it after. So this is without a curl. This one, this is the They're Real. I don't know if it's because mas recent yung bili ko ng roller lash. That's why this one doesn't keep a curl. But I don't hear a lot of reviews also on the They're Real mascara. So maybe that's why. I'll try one more coat kasi nga hindi my lashes. But I feel like They're Real, they're too natural na parang it doesn't really do much for my non-exciting lashes. So do you see anything? Okay, I'll put some in the bottom so that for bottom mascara, chin down naman. This one's hard to put for the bottom mascara kasi the wand is so big. I think that the roller lash is better for the bottom mascara, for the bottom lashes too. I really like roller lash more. That's why pala it's like the favorite of all these American YouTubers. That's looking good. Okay, so this is how I look like so far. Looking pretty good. I mean, no eyeliner and eyeshadow, but I have those mascaras with me. Few more products left. I have 2 lipsticks and they're from the They're Real collection. They're the ones with the double tip. So I have one that's more berry fuchsia. So this one is Racy Raspberry and Beyond Sexy. So it's a liner and lipstick in one. This is the more berry toned. This is the color, can you see? So that it has a different colors at tip. This one's more natural, which is Lusty Rose. So they're both, again, sorry. So I have 2 lipsticks. One is more berry, so this one is Racy Berry, and this one is Lusty Rose. Racy Berry looks like this. So it has 2 tones there, on the tip and on the base. While for the more natural one, which is Lusty Rose, it has a more natural tint. So supposedly how you use this is it lines your lips and puts color to your lips all at the same time. But I'm not much of a berry person, so in general, I didn't really use the Racy Berry because again, I didn't get to choose because these are freebies. But it's okay. I have the Lusty Rose. So how I use it, the darker color is on the outer side of my lips. So I'm going to twist it around. So like this. Which I actually personally find hard to use. There. So supposedly there are 2 colors. Okay, back to zooming in. There are supposedly 2 colors. As you can see, it's darker on the outside. And then I put it upside down so that it's darker again on the lower. It's really hard to use because there's an angle, because you can't just like mix it around, I guess. And then, I guess to blend it. I like the smell. Well, the color is okay after blending. But don't you think it's a hassle to, like, instead of just having maybe a lip liner if you use one, and then just having like one lipstick instead of angling, making sure that the darker side is on the edge? Medyo hassle siya, but it's a pretty color if you're into that. So this is the face. This is the Benefit face. I still have other products, but I'm not gonna put it on my face anymore. I'll just talk about it. This is the POREfessional License to Blot. This is like a blotting stick. If I get oily, supposedly, I'm going to rub this on the parts that are oily, and then it helps mattify my face. Yun. So it's an instant oil blotting stick. Instead of the sheet of blotting paper that you would put on your face, this one is parang, I guess, more subtle. So you just rub it at the area that's more oily, and it'll bring you back to being matte. When I tried it, I didn't really like it because I felt like I was adding more to my face compared to blotting papers where I feel like I'm deducing more things to my face. Next is the Dr. Feelgood. This is like a velvet complexion balm. So it comes with a sponge, and it's a balm, and it's supposedly like something like a primer in a balm form. This balm is for the face. It's not like a lip balm. So you're supposed to put it, I guess, where you want to feel a little bit smoother. A little bit like POREfessional, I guess, but in a balm form. It comes with this sponge, and I guess if you just want, a more natural look, you can wear it alone or you can wear it with makeup. So this is an option for a primer or just something to smoothen your face. That's a small Dr. Feelgood. And last but not least, I also have the Benefit Eye Cream. So Benefit also has skincare, and this eye cream, it's potent. It's supposed to be a brightening eye cream. I actually used a lot of it, and I used to use this before and I stopped because I feel like it doesn't really do much. It's nice in, like, I guess for people who have very big eye bags, but I'd like to think that I don't much, so I felt like it didn't really need it. But I think it's worth a try for those who want to try, for those who I guess have more eye bags or who are more tired. So yeah. And that's it for my Benefit video. I hope you benefited from that. I'm gonna try making puns, or maybe I should stop, so I don't know. And I hope you liked that video. I really liked how the makeup looked. This is the first time I'm putting all Benefit on my face. I usually insert the products with my other products, so having them all together looks pretty good. My favorite products are the primer, the Hoola bronzer, and what else was my other favorite? Oh, the powder and the foundation powder and the highlighter. If you do want to try Benefit and their products, remember that they do have a lot of these tester things. So I get mine from a subscription box. Maybe I will talk about subscription box in another time. There are different ways to find the testers, and maybe, I'm not sure, but if you go to a Benefit store, maybe they'll give you a freebie. So that's it for this Benefit video. I will be filming a lot more videos. Don't worry, this isn't the last. Thank you for joining me, and bye! See you in the next one.